This is Paul. A warrant for my arrest. Yeah. For the accusation of a crime. Yes. Or Jefferson County in the state of Washington. Yes. Said the petitioner had received emails. Yeah. Well, actually, from the individuals. Yes. At her place of work. And had said that I was in Brennan, Washington. Yeah. And I had told her that I was going to blow her face off. Now, do you know what I was doing that day? Pow. I was making videos. I was uploading them to the YouTube. Yeah. I was emailing them to you. Did you get a copy of the email? Yes. Port Angeles Police Department right now. Now, I want you to understand that when you issue a warrant for somebody's arrest, yeah, and the individual that accuses them of a crime, yeah, is actually in contempt of court, yeah, and had been in contempt of court for well, the greater part of a year, considering September 1st of 2017. Yeah. Now, I keep telling you, yeah, that I'm the victim of a fraud. Yeah. And you keep saying we don't have to enforce the laws. And I keep saying that you're going to prison. Poop. And every time I say that, yeah, you say that you're going to obstruct me from suing you. I know. Now, let's look at it for just a second. 536. Yeah. June 16th of 2017, the alleged victim of this crime was in contempt of court. Yeah, she was in contempt of court. She was in contempt of court. Now, I'm going to want custody of my sons. Yeah, I'm going to want to sue you. And then I'd like to talk to Marilyn about contempt of court. Yes, and what knowledge she does have, yeah, about Mike Van Proyen's participation. Now, it seemed for sure, yes, that there was a conspiracy, yes, against the enforcement of the laws of this great nation. And when I asked for every protection order, yes, they all have the Child Relocation Act comply. Yeah. Now, yesterday I told you about an email that I sent. Yeah, on June 16th. Yes. And I made some videos. Yes. And I wasn't in Brennan, Washington. Now, I know that when it involved my rights, yes, to not appear in court, pooh, you just couldn't see it. Yeah, you just wouldn't acknowledge it. You had no knowledge of what it was that I was talking about. Now, a judge's guide, yes, making child centered decisions in custody cases. Yeah. My five sons, oh, the American Bar Association, could you get me all of those? The ABA Center on Children and the Law. You know, I just want the sheriff to understand that as much as you say it's not $100 billion, I sent 3.5 million emails. Yes. Every time that you made me go to court in Jefferson County, I documented it in videos and in emails. Yeah. Every time I emailed every sheriff in every county, yes, you took it upon yourself to think, yes, that it can't be that much money. Yes, because you, sheriff, right now, don't really appreciate the liability of those that have participated in your concealment of felonies. Yeah. Now, I did, I did understand that every sheriff, undersheriff, yes, deputy sheriff, mandatory reporter, yes, that has any knowledge of child abduction, child neglect, my sons are in the wrong grades, yes, child abuse, my wife abducted them from Guam, and fraudulently accused me of having a mental illness. Pooch, I did actually understand. Yeah, that any individual in this nation that is a mandatory reporter, yes, can be sued for the refusal to obligate the enforcement of the requirement of reporting missing children, yes, child abuse, child neglect, child abduction, child kidnapping, ouch, forgery, fraud, yes, impersonation of their actual mother when appearing in court, yes, impersonation of their mother when signing court orders, the impersonation of the individual known as the petitioner when issuing a 10-year protection order. See, she would have said, well, I didn't want it, otherwise I would have been there and I would have signed it. Yeah. But you obligated her to have to comply with another act at that time when you issued it on July 31st of 2015. Now, court, I'm not messing around with the whole thought of taking all the money of every individual that is legally or professionally liable, yes, for any knowledge of violating any of the child neglect, abuse, abduction, kidnapping laws because of the obstructions of justice of the Clallam County Sheriff's Department. Do you understand?